let's go one step further and let's refer one more time back to that magnifying glass structure you have here. And on that magnifying glass, all the elements of community are highlighted. So we have boundaries, we have people who are in and are out. People who are in, they have a common language, they have a symbol system. Most of the times they talk in acronyms that all of the others don't understand, or they have a ritual, or they have a conference they go to. So we are the practitioners going to the conference, and the others, that's the other people outside the room. One more thing is that if you want to feel attached to a community, is that I want to have the sense that my contribution matters. This is what is meant with influence. I can influence the community, and my contribution is seen, it is felt, and it makes a difference. That is one important element. You also see shared journey. So the longer time we are together and the shared journey we get to have together, stronger the ties we will have with that community. It is important to have strong ties with community. And one more thing on there is a strange word. It's a reinforcement dynamic. Reinforcement dynamic has everything to do with what we call intrinsic motivation. We're all change managers, or we're all psychology fans, so we know what intrinsic motivation is. Here in this context, what we mean with that is I join this community, I am part of this community because it represents a challenge that I'm up for. It's not too easy, it's not for everyone. I am part of this community because there is a challenge for me. Something is challenging. Now, a very good anecdote to illustrate what is challenging about that and how we can stimulate that specific part of reinforcement is the story of Ernest Shackleton. I think it must have been mentioned in previous talk. Daryl, did you pull that up in your talk? No, you deliberately left it out because I was going to say it. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so this is about an Antarctic expedition that took place more than 100 years ago, and it was led by Ernest Shackleton. Now, he had to recruit people for this Antarctic expedition, and the way he was going to do it, these were non-payrolled people, so this is a recruitment. He had no mandate to put upon their shoulders. So he put a very honest job ad, and it went like this. Men wanted for a hazardous journey, small wages, bitter cold, long months of complete darkness, constant danger, safe return doubtful, honor and recognition in case of success. Now, apparently, that's how the story goes, over 5,000 people applied. What Shackleton did there is he presented an invitation. Now, what is so important about an invitation is that if I invite you to come to my group or to be part of something, then refusal is possible. If refusal is possible and you do come to my group, you do join, then it changes the psychological contract we have with 180 degrees. If you are here by choice, that changes our contract with 180 degrees. That is so important. The question that we are left with in our organization then is, how can we create opportunities for people to choose to be accountable? It's easy to bitch about how a group is resisting your initiative. It's easy. That's not what you're here for, to learn about resistance. What you're here for, specifically in this room, is to think about how can we create opportunities for people to choose to become accountable. And that's a whole different story than managing resistance or busting resistance. This is putting the emphasis on us. Have we created enough opportunities for people to choose to be accountable? Or are we just labeling them and then pushing something down their throats? This is something to think about. Let's have a look at the next sheet.